Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah. Ooh, I should turn on the audio for this game. I normally don't play with it on. We'll go 50. We'll go 100. How's that gonna go? Okay. Seems okay. And let's run this while I set some of this stuff up here. Okay. Reload. You gotta get... This is up, right? Yep, I'm streaming. Whoa. Alright. Let's bump all of this and then pull the chat up and see where we go from here. Alright, close that. And... you can't find paths, whatever. You get a lot of stuff eventually once you get super far up in this game. Okay, so let's go. Let's start at the top here. So this is kind of the place. So I've got this kind of hill thing going on with a river. You may notice. Okay, so this is the top level, and I've got some rooms up here with stuff. Whatever. Okay, I've got some rooms up here and some paths, going on. I'm kind of building a sort of castle in the mountain with a big moat that gonna go pretty far around. I'm hoping to turn this whole area into a big lake eventually. That's long term though. Right now I'm actually draining the moat so I can grab a bunch of stuff that's accumulated in there. So yeah, and also people keep getting stuck. Mostly random visitors. So yeah, I'm not that concerned. I'm not too concerned. If you fall in the moat here and you drown, that's your own fault. That's not my problem. Below, so this is the sort of main area, and you can see the moat is above, and then this is the main area where I got food and some mining stuff that I did over here that I probably need to clear out, and most of the moat with some special pathways around that I can, so you may notice right at the top here, there's a couple of drawbridges. You got a big floor up here that's covering everything. And then here I've got another drawbridge kind of closing off all of the area. So I can shut down everything and keep all my dwarves safe, theoretically. I haven't really run into any major attacks. There was like one time that I got attacked by a thing, but that was pretty much it, so I'm not too concerned. This is the sort of main flow area. So the way I'm doing the big moat is I'm taking water that comes in from the river, because rivers spawn infinite amounts of water. They just kind of spawn on this side of the border of the map and just kind of go. So I've got a whole bunch of floodgates that I can open that will open up the water and let it all come into these paths. Right now, all the water's draining out because I've opened up the floodgates and closed the ones from the river. And it drains out to a couple of places. The first one is that it drains out into the river, which will eventually, just drain out. The second one is over here, which will probably eventually flow into that river. Somebody's fighting. No, it's just somebody random. The main way that I fill the moat is we go here to these pumps, which pump it from down here up to this level, where the main moat level is, which I'm currently draining. It's mostly just draining out. I've blocked off this section, so this section's not draining, but the main moat area is draining out into here, which drains out here and will eventually all drain out into here, or the path at the bottom here, which will drain out into this big long tunnel that I've got that goes, basically takes a very long route to get eventually into over here, which it'll eventually drain into my main area, but it's so long that that's highly unlikely to happen, right? It needs to fill up all of this stuff all the way down here, all the way back up. Like it just goes loop, loop, loop. It'll never get there. Never get there. Never happen. It'll probably all evaporate before that happens. So we don't need to worry about that. In the meantime, I've got some other stuff going on. I've got a large amount of things I've collected. Decent amount of wood and stuff. We'll go down to the next level. Lots of ores here. I haven't really been doing much with the ores. I did equip a whole militia at some point, but I have not checked them in a while, so it's probably fine. I have lots of food, lots of drinks. I have almost 200 dwarves, and most of them, at least a fourth of them are, at least half of them are in the green happiness range. What is that? 120. So we probably only got like 80, and the rest of them are just in the sort of yellow range. So we're doing pretty good. There's obviously a handful that are unhappy, which I should probably fix at some point. Down here, we've got the big barracks where they mostly sleep, which I might need to expand actually at some point. Although, no, doesn't look like it. It looks like most of them are perfectly able to find spots to sleep when they need it. So, and then we've got some other rooms. Most of these rooms are labeled as things, which we will go in here, and we will go to the, where is it? Places, information menu, locations. They're labeled as meeting areas, basically, for the various sort of guilds that your dwarves can come up with. So they have the required amount of basically stuff in them. They're mostly smoothed out. We've got a bunch of our food that sits right here, mostly alcohol, although I do have a certain amount of normal food as well. Here's where you check them. So these are all different meeting halls for different guilds. If we look here, yeah, Farmer Guild Hall. Some of these are like, this is just a dining hall, which I should probably make. I should probably put more tables and chairs in here. But you can see I have a whole lot more space to use on this level, and I think there was another level I was using. No, it doesn't look like it. It's mostly just this level, I guess. And then down here I have the crypt, which has a bunch of dwarves that have died, and coffin, which is only not that many actually in the grand scheme of things. And then if we go further down, this is mostly just mining. So I did some mining, and I eventually got all the way down to elevation 0, I think. What was it? Yes. So eventually around elevation 12, I hit the caves that you can find, and I've closed all these off so that monsters can't come in here and get everything. But I do actually need to fix this, because this is kind of too. Some of these are messed up. And I went down all the way to elevation 0 just for fun. Let's see. So yeah, I actually need to fix some of these if we're going through here. Because where's the deconstruct? Because I need to expand. I want it each to be like. I see. I can't really build because of the open space problem. we'll deconstruct these and then build out above. That's probably why. That's why it was like that. Same thing here. I need to deconstruct most of this stuff. Cook the masterpiece. Deconstruct and then build. Ah. I need to build some floors. Some wood floors. I want them to be even, so that is what we will make them. I need to fix this door. This door is in the wrong spot. Deconstruct the door. Forbidden. Unforbid. Allow. And then, what is it? Toggle dump. No. Remove the building. Okay, we got down here, although we need to, once again, build some floors. I need floors here, so I can get over to that other area. And that spot's looking good. Okay. Deconstruct these as well. We'll just label it all for deconstruction. Right. Build stuff. The only problem is that once I let them kind of into this area, they'll start going and like gathering some of this stuff, which can be a problem if some monsters show up and try to kill me. Floor, build floors. Floors, I need floors. And I need lots of floors. So to build my pillar into the underground caves. So we got floors here. I'm gonna need to build some wall, and this door. Okay, this door is. It's hard to see, but it's an object. It's not a part of the terrain right now. And more floors. And more floors. Using whatever wood we have available. More floor. This doesn't need a floor. Okay, this one's good. And everything below this is good. This one is also looking okay. And yeah, they're fighting with boars or whatever. That's fine. Yeah, see, like this guy, if we go down here, we'll find out he's like, yeah, he's storing items somewhere. So he's grabbing something for no reason. When we don't really want to go down in here and mess with all this stuff, like that's a lot of, it's potentially dangerous. We don't want to be dangerous. Okay, do we have the floors? The floors are being built. Okay, this one's pretty good. We gotta get that last floor down. And we want to build the corners first, so they don't accidentally not build the corners. And I did some mining in this level, but most of them was just okay. Alright. Gotta build that for sure. Build this door. Build this floor. Go down, build that floor. Need that one. That one's pretty essential. You could probably add the construction onto the wall. See, whenever you build a wall on a square, the square above it becomes a floor. So this is all floor because I built stuff below. But you can also build floors kind of in between the tiles. So these two floors are not connected to any square above, while these ones are. So if I break these, the floor above them will go away. Which makes sense, right? You're breaking the block underneath, so that there's nothing to stand on, kind of thing. Oh, I'm paused. Why am I paused? I think I'm close to being... There is a sort of thing I can do here to make my castle even bigger, where we can get like the king, the dwarf king, to come and settle in our castle and be like the capital of the kingdom or something. But it requires you to like go out into the world, and I haven't done any of that, so... Alright, all these floors are completed, so as soon as that wall gets completed, we can build the other wall here. Use whatever wood we have nearby, it's fine. Alright, as soon as our guys stop messing around over here, we can forbid this door and make it so that no one can come in. Oh, we need to... And we can build all this stuff as well. Alright, this whole area is almost done. I think as soon as this guy comes back, I think he's the last one kind of around. So as soon as he gets back here... Oh, that's one of the... So, like, here, right, if we... This is a spider, cave spider, it's dangerous. We want to avoid the cave spiders if possible. Where's my little thing? Here it is. Okay, they built it. Good. Now, I can't really get to the wall right there, but I can still set it to be built. Is that stupid guy looking for stuff done? There's a guy somewhere around here. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. Just walking around in the caves. They're gonna get themselves killed by accident. I'm almost tempted to label this door like "don't go through it," but that'll trap all my other dwarves in the caves, which is not ideal. And we've still got like a couple of layers to do with that one. So. See, whenever I think most of my guys are out of the caves, I like look around and look. Oh, look, there's a guy. He's still in the caves. Isn't that cool? Still running around. Eventually, they'll kind of run out of things to do, and then they won't be in the caves anymore, but oh, there's a bunch of stuff here that's labeled "don't grab it." I always unlabel things, not grab. I always want to grab everything. If I don't know what this is, but it seems to be, oh, it's there. Troglodyte, which is a specific type of creature. It looks like they fell into this pit and died. That's too bad for them. For me, it doesn't matter. Because I don't think they killed any of my dwarves or anything. So. Uh-oh. Oh, he's fighting a bird. Okay. It's only mildly important. Okay, so this area we've got all cordoned off, so we can make this forbidden. Which means that these people will now kind of be stuck down here. Ah. Let's make it passable again and see if we can get this guy to come back. Back to life, back to our area. Alright, and we're almost done with this one too. Fighting. Fighting. Alright. Ugh. A lot of gems and stuff here, but I want to make it like one way passable. I don't want all these random people coming down in here, but I think that's just the price I have to pay right now. How's my draining going? Seems pretty well. I want to get all of these random stuff that's in here of dead bodies that have kind of piled up over the years. Ooh, alert! Somebody's dead. Dehydrated. Where did he die? All the way over here. What a shame. He probably... Yeah, he got stuck in the caves because he went down and he couldn't get back out. I guess. I don't know. Oh, these are the other caves that I never opened up. That's why he got stuck. Well, that's what happens. And in fact, I'm considering just blocking out this door too. Forbidding it. There's too many people down here. There's like 4 of them that all triggered when I made it so that they couldn't leave. I need like a one-way door so that my dwarves can come back in but not leave. Oh yeah, there's a skeleton here. It's a cave ogre skeleton or something. Toad. Now, right now, I am kind of doing this. Oh, these screw pumps aren't working. Yeah, okay, they aren't moving. One of the other things I need to do is I need to drain all this out so I can improve the flow, basically. Because we need to open up this area so I can get a sort of a triple going. Because right now my flow is limited by a one by one pipe, basically. So if I can improve this to a 3 by 3 or a by 3 pipe, I guess. With a 3 width pipe, we can improve the amount of water coming up and thus fill up the whole thing quicker. How are we doing underground? Forbid. How many people? 2. We've got 2. Let's go to this guy. Can I send him? Oh, send him to a linked site. Two guys. Okay, we'll allow the door, but if I see a guy kind of coming up, we're gonna close it. Because I really want them to stop going down here. It's not very safe. Ooh, somebody's coming down. Ah, no, come on. Forbid. So we've trapped some of them kind of out here. Alright, passable. Come back. Alright, so this is clear here. I don't think there's really anything I can do at this point. Oh, I forgot that you have this. This is a cool thing. Do I even have a jail? Oh yes, and I've also added fortifications on the side of my thing. So like theoretically, I can turn this whole like upper hill area into a big castle, complete with like some underground areas. And I've got this one area over here. So this whole island, well, it'll eventually be an island because I'm planning on breaking down this wall and filling this whole area with water all the way up to here, making a big lake here. Which means this will be an island that you have to go down into the fort to come up through to get to go up to top. You won't be able to, well, I don't know about this area. Might have to build something here, but I can't really, you can't build that stuff that close to the edge of the map, so it's kind of a conundrum. Looks like we're slowly draining this whole thing. Oh, the water wheels were working for a minute there. Now, the only problem is this whole area is very full of water. And I filled it up a while ago. And it's gonna be kind of a problem because it doesn't drain quickly, it doesn't fill quickly. It's kind of just there. And it doesn't freeze when it becomes winter, so I have a hard time messing with it, basically. So, we're gonna see. Because I wanna open up this whole pathway all the way up here and fill this whole area with water too, in order to basically, yeah, and I want to open up this whole one too to give myself much bigger pipes, basically. We're doing water pipes. But right now, oh yes, also the coolest part of my system here. So these pumps, they're powered by this series of water mills, which is all over here. And this series of water mills is powered by the fact that the water is flowing down into this area. Or, I mean, right now it's flowing in the opposite direction because I'm draining it, but when the system's working as intended, it'll be all flowing up here. So these pumps are pumping water, and they're contributing to their own power basically, which is pretty cool. And yep, that's how it's going. I should choose something to work on for the rest of the stream. Let's look at more at my okay, so yeah, here's some of my militia. It's kind of working around. There's a way to get a hospital going, which will help you heal your guys. Wildlife combat. Oh, that's just all. Oh, there is a trader here I could go. But I don't think that's really necessary. Ooh, whoops. Scrolled up too far. You know what, let's start with adding more tables here. Boop. I think a lot of my dwarves are actually kind of like not doing much of anything, just in general. But okay. But I do have a lot of random furniture and stuff that I've constructed over the years, so I am not concerned. No, that's doors. Let's just fill this whole area with tables. And then we'll add chairs to them as well. Because I think I have a good amount of chairs too. Traction bench. Some of these are I do not remember seeing before, so some of these might be new. Fighting, hooked a masterpiece. Alright, some chairs. Chair time. Got a bunch of shale thrones, I guess. That's the big one. Yeah, just a bunch of thrones. Which I think is just the name for the chair, like, that they have. I don't think it's, like, actually supposed to be, like, a throne. I think it's just supposed to be, like, oh yeah, this is what the chair is called. Because I think if you make it out of wood, I think it's called a chair. Like, if you make it out of stone, it's called a throne, but if you make it out of wood or something else, it's just called a chair. Ah, yes, all these people moving to use the tables that I have given them. Right now they appear to be sitting on the tables, but they don't have any chairs yet. I can't blame them. At some point, I'm gonna go through this whole area, like the whole fortress, and make it like kind of make sense to me. Right now, a lot of the like meeting areas, I've just kind of made like, oh, this needs this many points. I'll just add things until I get that many points. Not really like, okay, yeah, we're gonna go through here and we're gonna make it all one type of wood or one type of rock or whatever. But I probably will do that at some point, mostly because like that's what the game's for, deciding to do that stuff. Right, because like the layout of this room makes no sense. It's just random. Which is cool in its own way, but like, you know, I'm not long term, right? If I want to go through here and fix everything, then I'm gonna make it try to make sense. I should really just get the what is it? FR? Okay, FR. And then click F. Oh, come on. Oh, right, I have to start with the build. B. FR. Oop. Mostly shale seats here. I think that was what I was making most of my stuff out of through most of the rest of the game. Oop, little lag there. I'll keep that singular saltpeter thrown out because it seems to be a little weird. Don't know what the deal is with that. It's got a bunch of modifiers on it. It's probably pretty cool, like one of the things you really want to use, but that just makes me suspicious. Alright, now my dwarves have no problems sitting down and eating in the dining hall. And they will never have any problems for a while, probably, because I've added a whole bunch of stuff here that will make it so that they don't need to worry about where to sit or where to eat, because there's so many different options. And you can see right now they've already moved to use. Okay, merchants are leaving. Whatever. We've already gone to use some of the old stuff, and you know more people are going to be putting the chairs and tables in there. So you can see here, I kind of tried to do something that made sense. But like through most of these areas, I just got the required number of points by smoothing everything over or adding a bunch of, you know, detailed artwork. That's just, I just click the button to add artwork to everything. Right. Some of them I added like, you know, tables and like just a little bit to make it a little bit better, but most of them are just random. However, some of them do have some cool pedestals with some cool gems on display. This one has a grate, a named. Somebody made this grate that was really great. Yep, that's what happens. There's a chest with. Oh right, it has instruments in it. I made some instruments because I think they wanted that. For some reason, there's a skeleton here that nobody dealt with. See. I don't want to like dump the skeletons, but the dwarves seem unable to go and like bury the skeletons in the crypt. I don't know why they don't do that. Like this, like sometimes they'll go, and usually if it's like a dwarf, but like the skeleton isn't in the coffin here, is it? I don't know. Yeah, like, the skeleton here is explicitly not in the coffin. I don't know why they didn't just put it in. I don't know. But we've kind of hit the a lull in our like population. It's kind of stalled out at like roughly 200, and I haven't really been focusing on it, so I'm not really that worried about getting it to a specific amount or anything. Because 200 is pretty good, and I can do pretty much anything I want here. So, oh, I hit the button that added the little things to everything. Oh. Which button is it? Oh, no. F. Oh, it's probably like F or oh, it's R. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Oh, this is the squads. We can go to the world screen and look at some of the stuff that's going on. Where am I? Center on fort. I am over here. Can we zoom in? Whoops. Go back. Center on fort. So we have some missions and stuff. Our fort is right there. So a lot of their stuff is near the elven areas, but there is some other hamlets going around. No real raiders, I don't think. No real goblins or anything. Goblins, yeah, the goblins are all pretty far away. So, yep, that's dwarves. Yeah, dwarves are mostly to the south. Elves to the north, and the humans are along the rivers, and the goblins are pretty far away. So. But yeah, this is the overall map. Oh, don't do that. Center on fort. We can check news and rumors, I guess. Yep, see, they're moving around. Civilizations will give us thing. Artifacts will tell me not only about my artifacts, but a bunch of the other ones. So you can see this whole area is kind of become a mess because of all the water. But this river, even in the natural generation, spits out water just on the side, so... Ooh, what is it? Some migrants have arrived. Cool, so we're now up to 199. Yeah, the main problem with this whole section is that it's like there's no good spot for me to block it off, basically. Maybe I'll add some like right here, maybe. Maybe that would be good. Like some floodgates right here to block off this whole area from giving me water, but I don't know. We'll see. Right, I was going to find out, because you can build a bunch of different stuff. There was a way to get a see, meeting area is kind of the catch-all one that they did, and there was a way to make it into a hospital, but you need like certain things there. I think I'm gonna look it up. It's great. It's an essential part of this game, looking stuff up that you want to do. Where is it? Here we go. Hospital. Hospital. Healthcare. Has a lot of bugs, of course. Hospitals use beds, tables, and containers. They will requisition a bunch of stuff for medical use. Doctors are doctors. Chief medical dwarf is an appointed noble. Cool. They need a diagnostician. Cool. Setting up a hospital. Designate any, then add select hospital. Place enough beds in the zone. Place at least one table. You can perform surgery without tables. Multiple dwarves may undergo simultaneous surgeries on the same table. We love to hear it. And containers. Okay. This is a good plan. Okay. We're going to mine out this area. We're going to go like here. We're going to mine out this whole area and we're going to make it into a hospital. Which means we will need a handful of things. I think we need soap. My fort doesn't make soap yet. Table and containers. Do I have containers? Chest. Can I build? I only have the one chest. So we should set some of these furniture. Iron, sure. Bucket, cage, containers. Cage, chain, iron bin. No, it's not bin. Here, we'll make iron chest, and we'll do that for a while, and then we'll come back to that. Wood furnace, we can make ash or charcoal. Smelter, make. Where is it? Where's the smelt limonite ore? I don't remember which one it is. Hold on. Iron. Make pig iron bars. Requires iron bars. I thought it was... Or we could do steel. Where's steel? Steel. Requires iron bars. Limonite? I thought it was limonite. Maybe it's tetrahedral. Okay, we'll just do limonite for a while. Cancel make iron chest, need iron bars. We don't have those right now. I've struck pink jade. Where? Ah, in the thing. Cool. Maybe we'll just make wood chests. That might be easier. Wood. Chest? Huh. Rock. Sorry. Maybe I need to... Oh, maybe it's in the stoneworker's workshop. No, it doesn't look like it. Or the carpenter's workshop? No, I can make like wood barrels and stuff, but I don't think. I mean, maybe a wood cabinet. Ah, there we go. Make wooden chest. We'll just do that for a while. Chest, table, and then the traction benches or something I will need. It looks like. Which I don't know how I build. Let's go to the wiki page for that. This is just redirects to the same page. That is not helpful. Well, it was in the furniture section, so let's check that. Make it a workshop first. No, not that one. No. It's not in any of those ones, which is surprising because those are probably the no. Those are the ones I would have expected. Maybe it's in the smeltery section. Trap components. Nope. Okay, we've cleaned out this area. Time to set it as an area. Meeting area. Mostly. Except. Assign or new. No. New hospital. This is now the hospital. We also need to mine out these gems because gems are good. Okay, now we need beds and we need some tables. So we're gonna do some beds. Build F bed. Build F bed. Let's actually do like a let's do this kind of thing. And we'll do we'll do like okay. I'm getting a good idea, I think, of what I want here. We'll do and then we'll go. Okay, yeah. Oh, and we also need to like build a wall there. Get out of wood or whatever. And we'll add some tables. What is it? T for table? Yeah. Actually, I think I want the tables here. Oh, whoops. Did it the wrong way. So we can use the tables for operations. Okay, that's how it is right now. We still have the chest problem. I don't know. Oh, wait. Furniture, chests. I now have chests. What is it, C? That's H. Let's build some chests. Just like, we'll just do like 3 down there. And then tell, what is it, this one to stop making those chests. We don't need that many. So, now we have a handful of dwarves who are all in bed. This one is healthy. I don't know why you're in the thing then. We need noble. We need to set a noble to be... No, we already have a chief medical dwarf. Cool. We can do more militia captains. We can do messengers. What is a messenger for? There, we'll leave vacant. Barony. We got a barony, mayor, champion. See, most of these I think are not really that important. Some of them are, but some of them are not. So we will be good here. See, these guys say they're healthy though. I'm suspicious. Now, I don't know how to get the traction benches. Let me check my labor to make sure I have dwarves who are being... some of them have gotta be doctors automatically, I think. What is the medical supplies I need? Ah. There's the traction table is constructed at the resume. The mechanics workshop, which is something I probably have somewhere. Oh, there it is. This is the mechanics workshop. A traction bench. We'll make, I don't know, a couple of those. So we can build crutches, thread, cloth, and soap, and water. Buckets, containers. Lots of things I could build, but I might not. For now, see, this says he's healthy. For now, I'm gonna make sure the labor is good. Custom extra. What's this one supposed to do right now? Oh, this is just the hauling one. Cleaning. Okay, here, we'll do cleaning. Healthcare, we'll do all the healthcare ones. Custom extra. Done. We'll do doctor. Some of these guys. Doctor. Yeah, okay, there we go. Alright. Now we have set some people to be doctors. And they will heal our guys, probably. I think I'm missing most of the actual equipment that I need to do a hospital. Like, I'm not doing anything with soap. Like, I'm not even making soap right now, so... yeah, they're not going to be very clean. Ooh, I do need buckets, though. Should make a bunch of buckets. let me set a work order here. This is how you're supposed to do it, instead of just doing add a new work order. Bucket. No, not forge bucket. Wooden bucket. Craft a wooden bucket. Make a wooden bucket. Maximum number 0. No. I want to do how many? Number 100 buckets. Make 100 buckets. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to figure out soap. That seems likely. Seems likely that I will need to figure out how to create and do soap. What is IH? Oh, it's probably, hold on. If I go here and I look at see details, it'll tell me, yeah, thread, cloth, splints, crutches, powder for cast, buckets, soap, and I can set specific doctor. Oh, I can set a lot of doctors. I can specifically set somebody to be the diagnostician. We can set another diagnostician, and we can set like a surgeon. Sure, whatever. Doctor. We got 2 diagnosticians, 1 surgeon, and a bone doctor. And set diagnostician, bone doctor. So we need 1 more surgeon. The chief medical doctor will be a surgeon. And now we need, see, I only have a certain amount of guys, so. Okay. Looks good. Also, we need to tell this to stop making the traction benches, because I'm assuming they've made some, and if I keep making them, I will have too many. That, or they haven't made any of them because I'm lacking the required stuff, which would be a different problem. Yeah, I don't have any because I'm lacking the stuff to make them. Which is weird because I thought I had them. Table mechanism and a rope or a chain. Oh, I'm probably missing the ropes and the chains. Because, like, ropes and chains are kind of difficult to make. Chains are a lot more feasible. Chain. No, it's not in the metalsmith's forge? We'll stop smelting that. Oh, it may be in the contraption one. Chain. Make rock. Oh, that's just mechanisms. Right, hatch cover. Is it rock? Chain? Nope. Chain? Nope. Where do you make chains at? Not in the craft workshop. Is this, hold on. Cut gems forever, please. Now this one I can do, like weave thread into cloth. And I think I can eventually make, like, stuff, but... Their objects, iron, crafts, no, rope, hold on, let's go to chain. It's loading, loading. We should finish up soon. Should finish the stream soon. Chain ropes are not actually a distinct item type. What chains are called when they're made of cloth? Metalsmith's Forge. Yeah, I'm in the right one. It's listed under furniture. Iron. Chain. Let's make some iron chains. We seem to have some people who are around. And there's also a bunch of dogs in the hospital. I don't know about that one. This guy has sacred snots. Interesting. Alright, well, we've done well here. We're missing splints, I guess. And some other things, probably. But, you know, it's not a big deal. It's fine. Plus, we've got some amount of stuff. And I've told them to make a bunch of buckets, so... And our moat is slowly draining all of the water, sadly. Anyway, this is Dwarf Fortress. This is my fortress. It's very, very powerful. You know, very strong. Most of the people are pretty happy, and I think I've done well. Considering that I'm actually missing large parts of the game that I just haven't touched, I'm doing pretty well. I could be a lot more screwed right now because there's a lot of different things in this game that can happen to you that kill you. Like, you know, I hadn't set up a hospital or anything. If there was some sort of disease that was ravaging my dwarves, I'd have no way to do anything about that until I set up the hospital. I think in the recent years they've kind of adjusted the difficulty. I don't know what exact difficulty I'm playing at, but they've adjusted the difficulty so not to like immediately kill you kind of thing because you missed something. But yeah, I mean, you can still get screwed over by stuff if you don't know what's going on. They've just made it so that that's less likely, and you can run kind of this metropolis that has created... Actually, I think that's a very low amount of wealth in terms of overall. Like, 35,000 is pretty low in the grand scheme of things. Pretty low. I think people are a lot better. Anyway, that's the end of the stream. I hope you've enjoyed. You guys voted for it. I think next poll will be maybe the last Minty Monday poll for a while. I think I'm going to go back to doing some music artist polls in the next couple of weeks. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. That will happen. Another bracket is on the way.